The city is hoping to have this proposed shelter at the Days Inn on Foxon Boulevard up and running by winter, when the need for shelter like this is critical.
Right now, we are in a housing crisis. We have more people on the street now than we did a year ago.
New Haven's housing crisis reaching a new level of urgency as the Elm City is seeing 60% more people living on the street compared to last year. The city is proposing to convert the Days Inn on Foxon Boulevard into a 56-room emergency shelter.
This is a really important step that we're taking to make sure that we have more access for people to stabilize and to access more support.
New Haven Mayor Justin Elicker says the city has been searching for years for a hotel that would be a good fit, and this property has been on the city's radar for quite some time. Mayor Elicker also says he understands there may be concerns about the proposed facility from nearby businesses and neighbors.
Important to note a couple of things. It's not going to be a site where people just line up outside, that people will have to be referred to the shelter. And we want to make sure that in addition to people getting as much support as they need that are staying there, we don't have any impact on the surrounding community.
Really, a non-congregate shelter is it's an appropriate response to a humanitarian crisis.
Steve Werlin, who runs the downtown evening soup kitchen on State Street, says this type of shelter was used by many cities across the country during the pandemic and is more beneficial for residents.
This has become a best practice. One of the silver linings of the pandemic is that we learned new ways to do these sorts of things, and we've learned that non-congregate shelter really is it's a better way to provide shelter. It gives people their own personal space, gives them the ability to come and go on their own. It gives them that privacy, which is important.
As for how the city plans to pay for the proposed emergency shelter, Mayor Elicker says grants and the city's budget surplus will cover the cost to not only buy the $6.9 million hotel, but to operate it. Should the city buy and renovate the hotel, they would then look for nonprofits to run the facility.
Here we are in August, trying to solve a problem for the winter, but it's going to come up pretty quickly. So we're anticipating that whoever is going to step up and do this is going to have to mobilize very quickly.
Mayor Elicker plans to propose the deal to the Board of Alders at Monday's meeting. But before the city can buy and renovate the hotel, they first have to hold a public meeting on the topic before getting final approval from the board. In New Haven, Jake Garcia, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.